He wants to keep going. Because collection shouldn't be, oh, we stop the horse. We want him to keep going, and we just change the tempo. Sue Blinks she's been on the team a couple of times, I guess. And so she had a great article that I read, and I don't normally recite that, but I think it's a very good one that is simple, and it was related to Piaffe and Passage, which is also canter, collected canter, pirouette like canter. And she said, the horse does not know the word Piaffe. Basically, that's how they don't know that they're doing Piaffe or Passage. But what they are doing is they're trotting, and it's just a different trot. It's a normal trot, like a young horse, and it's a bit more educated, like toward collection. And we just make the tempo different, keep the rhythm, and then it'll be like putting cavallettis down and just change the distance a little bit longer for the young horse. Trotters, and they get a bit more elevation, and that's what you did in the canter now. You only change the tempo. And then your job was then to keep the canter going. Okay, now what are we going to do? I'm running out of things to say. Trot or? Oh, you said something about the test. What was it?
Oh, just that when I picked up the trot work was all really good. When I picked up the canter, he just wanted to back. And he just got a little bit sharp, but
yeah,
I can tell,
this will help you.
Yeah, and I can tell when I go in the ring if he gets up or if he's gonna, like today he doesn't feel like that.
Yeah, if you were, I mean, of course now there's only one horse here, but if you had 50 horses running around like crazy and you had to do a dressage test under the wonderful electric wires of Fresno Horse Park, that's a different story, But the work that you just did, you're coming back and haunches in and putting the body of the horse in different positions where he has to listen to you, where you can stay loose, which is always a challenge for every one of us. Then you go around the outside, bit this and a little bit that, that he starts focusing. Let's do some trot and we'll return back to the canter in a moment.
Okay.
Yeah, now watch your left arm a little bit. That's better. Good. You know those little squishy balls? It's like, it's almost like a foam. It's a ball, and you can put it in your left hand and you kind of squeeze it. That's what I want you to think about a bit with your left hand, like you're squeezing that a little bit, and then it includes the wrist, so that you're, or in general, your hands, there's always a little bit of that alive feeling in the hand, so that he stays alive in his mouth. Good. So now a little bit shorter the rein, and a little bit quieter the tempo, and very carefully tap her a little bit with the whip, tap him a bit with the whip. A little, good, good, and then gently out. Good. And then when you have the rhythm, then you do the down transition again. You're just changing the trot. You're just still trotting. Good, exactly. So that was what I was just talking about, right? You're trotting, and you're just making the trot a little bit different, but it's still just trotting. Exactly. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Super.
Wow, he came up.
The girls like it too.
We know everything about it, so.
And right there, you were making that face again. Pressing your lips together. Good. Very good. Back. Step by step. Still riding softly. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nice, right there.
Oh yeah, that's it.
That
See?
was beautiful.
That's it. That feels good, yeah?
Yeah.
And if the back is good, let's change rein. Great. You can do all kinds of exercises, half pass, whatever. But this is really what makes every exercise better too, that the horse carries and stays rhythmical. All right. Yeah. Right. And so it's also in the trot that, again, I'm overdoing it, but in the trot, you always like this and trot. Oh, well, just sort of letting your shoulders fall down and letting the horse move you. Small half hold now. That's it. Your arms just hang out. It's almost like your arms just come out of your shoulder joint and just hangs down there. Now you use your wrist a little. Right here, buddy. Right here. Right here. That's it. Through the pole. Good. And again, smaller the steps. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly. So what's missing in your mind now when you did that, even though I liked it?
Ben.
Yes. She's so smart, see? But that's when you did it, I was like, oh, I really like the trot, and then I wanted to know whether you felt what I saw. It's like, I would like to see a bit more clarity in the flexion and bend right, huh? But yeah, maybe the whip should help a little bit. Oh, careful there. Not harassing him, but good. Let's walk. And a small circle. And now stay on that circle, and with your right leg squeeze a bit, like push his rib cage out a little bit. Yeah, until you feel you're almost turning on the spot, but it's there. Just squeeze the right hind leg through. A little bit the whip. Yeah, it becomes like a turn around that front leg. Good. That right hind leg keeps moving over. There, you feel that? There, yes. So now he's starting to bend in the rib cage, forward tendency, and trot out, big circle I meant, not a big trot, sorry. I'll do it here on the short side, a circle. Let's start with 10 meters in trot, and not overriding, but repeat the aids you gave in the walk. I know, that's difficult now, so, and now, yeah, now a hair smaller. This is torture, he thinks. A little bit the whip, don't block with the left hand. Half hold, but don't block. Oh yeah, and hold. And he's like, these people are completely bonkers. Why would I want to use my right hind leg when I'm so much rather not? Yeah, that's again what I talk about. It's again with teaching something. So I am here, you're staying far away from me. So it's not expressing.
Not yet, not yet.
Again, this is not where I expected it to come from, but it's the lesson plan for this stuff. Yeah. So you know he's not going to be able to do that in a super big trot. Because the trot gets a little mincy for a moment and then out again. I mean, when a horse is learning something, they can't always do everything perfect. Sometimes they have to do it in not a big, huge gait. So again, a little bit half hold. And bring the right hind leg through. Sometimes allow outside there. It's just about him letting go in his rib cage there. Yeah. Okay, his neck a little bit more to the right, but then not holding it there. He finds that hard, doesn't he? Because he has a bend in the neck, he has a bend in the rib cage, and he has the carry with the hind. Yeah, good. Okay, good enough. Now we go away from it, and now make a half hold again. So make the trot really, almost I want, in my mind I have a bit the preload to passage, but only 4 or 5 steps and then out. If he gets fussy, then don't hold him there. That's good. And then out. Yeah. Try again. That's good. And then out. Really, see? It's not really very long, but if you do that 3 times or so on a circle, good, and straight line. And if you do it 2 or 3 times on a long side, and you do, I don't know, 6 to 10 sets of that, that's quite a bit. Beautiful there. The next time when you bring him back, give him a very light tickle with the whip there. Very light. Tap, tap, gently. Good. So that you encourage that right hind leg to keep bending. Super long. There. Now you get the flexion. Rising trot, big circle, and a little bit of a stretching in bend right. Don't let him go like a motorcycle to the right. Squeeze his rib cage out. Yeah. So for me, it's not stronger aids. It's just consistently, quote unquote, picking away at him. Like, here's my leg again. Here's my leg, until he reacts to not a strong leg, but a light leg, and eventually his body will learn. Nice. Careful he doesn't put his nose to the outside, and feel the mouth. Don't throw away the feeling to the mouth. Right into the contact. Good. Yeah, there. That's it. That's what I like to see. The feeling in the mouth. And walk. Good job. Alright, little break.